My house is a squash and a squeeze. It's a poem by Julia Donaldson and Alex Scheffler. Okay. A little old lady lived all by herself. ये घर है ना?
May I suggest something?
अमन,
Aman is trying to present something. Can we not laugh? Take it seriously?
बिल्कुल दिखाने के लिए यहाँ से शुरू करना पड़ेगा. यही घर है, ओके? हाँ, ये घर है. ये दोनों से. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. There is not enough room.
There's not enough room in my house.
Wise old man,
Please,
my house is a...
far in the sea.
So she says, there is not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash.
And squeeze.
Take in your hand.
It's a curious plan.
Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the jug.
Oh,
The old lady cried, "What shall I do?"
ooh.
It was pokey.
Keep up.
It was,
One. It's tiny for two.
it was pokey for one, it's tiny for two.
For two.
My nose has a tickle and there is no room to.
And the sneeze.
My house.
The squash and the squeeze.
And she said, "Wise old man,
Aman, won't you help me please?
my house,
The squash and the squeeze.
take in your goat."
Taking my goat, such a curious plan.
Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg and then sat down to nibble on the table leg. The old lady cried,
Blow.
"Glory be."
Glory be.
It was tiny for
For
two
two.
and it's stitchy for
For
three.
three.
The hen pecks the goat and the
And
goat
goat
got
plus three.
my house.
Squash and the squeeze.
And she said, "Wise old man,
Won't you help me please?
my house,
Squash and the squeeze.
but take in your pig."
Taking my pig, such a curious plan.
So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop! I implored." It was stitchy for three and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees.
What's the name of that one? पता ना तो.
नहीं अभी तो कर रहे थे सब वेट कर रहे हैं सब वेट कर रहे हैं ठीक है so the little old lady cried stop
Stop.
I implored it was stitchy for
For
three
three. Tiny for two.
for four
For four.
even the pig in the larder agrees
Agree.
my house
And squash and the squeeze.
and she said wise old man
Help me please.
my house
Squash and the squeeze.
take in your cow
Making a cow, such a curious plan.
well the cow took one look and charged straight
Such a pig.
at the pig and then jumped on the table and
Take out the dick.
ducked out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze. Wise old man,
Won't you help me please?
won't you help me please? My house,
The squash and the squeeze.
take them all out," said the wise old man. "But then I'll be back where I began." So she opened the window and
Out through the head.
"That's better," At last, I can
Sneeze.
sneeze again.
Again.
She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. Just look at my house.
Normal.
It's enormous now. Thank you, old man, for the work you've done. It was weeny for 5. It's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble and there is no need to grouse. There's plenty of room
In my house.
in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash
This is a squash.
and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash